Hello friends, in this lesson we will begin to discuss the layers panel. Layers panel is on the right hand side of your interface and this is very important area. This is the busiest area of Photoshop. We'll spend a lot of time in this area to make changes, select and arrange things. In the next few lessons we will talk about these features and options. Let's see how the layers work. The first thing to keep in mind is that we can have many different layers to represent different aspects of a document. We can have as many layers as we want, say up to 8000 layers in Photoshop. In this document I have three different squares, red, green and blue. You can see that each square is on a different layer. Now these thumbnails show what is contained inside a layer. If we want to change the size of the thumbnail, we can do so by clicking on this little icon here and clicking on panel options. Here you can see my thumbnail size is this. If you want to make it bigger, you just select this and click OK. Now we have bigger thumbnails. Now the order or the stacking of these layers is very important. For example, the red layer is on top, so the red square is on top. We can change this order by simply clicking and dragging the layer. Now the red layer is below the green layer. Here you can see that the red square is gone below the green square. Now let's see how to add layer or remove layer from our document. To create a new layer, just click on this button which is just next to the trash can. A new layer will be created. You can see that the new layer is created on the red square layer. Why? Because this was active when we created a new layer. Suppose if this green square layer is active and we create a new layer, it will be created on top of this. Now to delete a layer, simply click it and drag it to the trash can. Now when you are working with layers, whatever you do, just be aware which layer is active, which means you should be aware on which layer you are actually working. Let's paint something on this new layer. Take a brush and start painting. Now since this layer was selected, I painted on this layer. But if accidentally this layer is selected and I start painting, it will be painted on this layer. You can see that if I make this layer invisible by clicking on this eye, that brush stroke was painted on this red layer. So just be sure on which layer you are working. Now why is it not good on painting on a wrong layer? Because we do not have independent control on both these layers. If I want to delete this brush stroke, I cannot. I'll have to delete the whole layer. Next thing I want to tell you that let me delete the last brush stroke and let me delete this layer. Now one thing I want to tell you that we can control the opacity of these layers. Let's say we want this green square to be a bit transparent. So go to this green layer, go to this opacity and reduce the opacity. Now you can see the other layers through it. I'll turn it on back. We can also select multiple layers and work on all of them together. For example, I've selected all these three layers and I'll work on opacity. The opacity of all the layers will change. To select multiple layers, we can select the first layer, and if you want to select all the layers in between, we can shift select the last layer. But if you want to select different layers, we can select one layer and control select the other layer. The in between layer is not selected. Now we can also select and delete multiple layers at a time. I'll undo it. The last thing I want to talk in this lesson is that we can also duplicate an existing layer. There are a couple of different ways to do that. One of them is to select the layer we want to duplicate and drag it on this new layer icon. See, a duplicate layer is created. Now to check if we have another green square, just go to move tool and start dragging it. See, we have another green square. I'll trash it. Other method to duplicate is to hold Alt, click and drag it. We get another layer. I'll undo it. Yet another method is to make the layer active and press Ctrl J on your keyboard. I'll press Ctrl J and we get a new copy. That's all for this lesson, friends. See you at the next lesson.